I was brought up in a what you'd call a fairly Christian home growing up, and always considered myself a Christian just by that very fact of growing up in a Christian home. I guess leaving home at 17 was when I really started to question what I really believed in, if they were just beliefs I'd taken from my parents, or if they were really what I believed. So I guess that I had a few years of trying to figure out what I actually believed, and I think in Jesus, the example he gave us of a life that's lived for others, and that provides a way that is just so foreign in today's world that esteems things like money, power, all these things, and back then it was a similar story where that's what ended up killing him, was that he stood up to the powers, and I think that's such an important lesson for today's society, and something that's extremely valuable. Yes, it's hard to create sort of dichotomies in your life and have athlete Dave and normal Dave here. I think they really have to be the same person, and I think the big thing of following Jesus is that he very much turned the whole value system on its head, and he talked about this kingdom that was very much an upside down kingdom, and the first shall be last and the last shall be first, and more of an emphasis on, I guess, the poor and the oppressed, and working for them, and I guess that dictates a lot of the ways of how my life's changed and how I'm wanting to keep following what Jesus meant by that. The biggest thing is that Jesus doesn't love me more if I'm the world's best player, or if I suck at rugby. I mean, that's the great thing about his message and the way he lived, is that God's love is equal for everyone, and is for everyone to be enjoyed and to grow in that love. So I think as soon as you get your self-worth from what other people think about you, or what you sort of perceive yourself to be achieving and all the rest, and let it be dictated by whether it be the media or results or this, you're in a lot of trouble. So that's definitely the biggest thing for me, is trying to find my sense of self-worth and purpose outside of rugby, and actually a lot more meaningful than just winning games. There's so much more to be lived, and there's this whole other kingdom that's nothing like what you'd think is good, wealth and all the rest, but it's just so much richer and so much more fulfilling. So I think that's definitely something that I'm trying to seek after, and it's definitely a journey. So I'd just invite young people into that, of finding things that they're really passionate about, and that things that make a difference, and following them.